some people to come in, and I'll give the update. See, I want to get the courthouse in frame behind me, ladies and gentlemen, while we wait for some people to come in here. Things are good. If we get more than 0 people, give it about a minute. When it hits the minute mark, I'll start. Hey everybody, the cameraman here. Today is Wednesday, March 9th. We're here outside the Butte County Courthouse where I just a few minutes ago attended another hearing for the Orville Greyhound shooter, Mr. Coleman. He was supposed to come to court last week, refused to come up, so it was continued to this week. So that's why I didn't do a video last week, since it was just a continuance, nothing to really give an update about. But today he came up to court. He didn't refuse. They had a moment where the attorney conveyed to the district attorney and the judge that there's some doubt, I guess, in representing him because of his mental status. So they pushed it off to next month in April. I believe April 9th or 6th at 8:30. I have to double check my but it's in my binder, and I'm using my binder to support my phone so I can do this live stream at a face level. But pretty much he was continued out so that he could have time to meet with this doctor that they assigned and do an evaluation. And in the next court date, they're going to present that report to the court as to his mental status, as to whether or not they can proceed further with the criminal proceedings. At this point, the judge suspended the criminal proceedings until this mental health evaluation can be done on Mr. Coleman. Now, what was interesting about this, though, is that his attorney, Mr. Marshall, suggested a doctor that he, as he stated to the court, has worked with professionally over the years and used him in a professional capacity to evaluate Mr. Coleman. The DA objected, stating that this doctor was a close and personal friend of Mr. Marshall's, and that they, other than pretty much that, other than the fact that, I guess he's, as Mr. Marshall stated, he's worked with him professionally over the years. They've socialized, but he doesn't describe him as a close personal friend. It seems the DA just didn't like the fact that he knew a guy, he had a guy that's, that works with him that could be beneficial. So I didn't hear really I didn't hear out of the words, to my knowledge, that I recall anyways, Mike Ramsey straight out saying, well, I believe it's a conflict of interest. He just objected based on the fact that he knows the guy really. So the judge said, well, we've got 8 other doctors that are assigned to the court, so we'll just pick one. And she picked one, and that one was assigned. So there's Reese Greason. He's another district attorney in a case. He's gunning for me. Sorry, I'm at the courthouse. There's a lot of high rollers here, ladies and gentlemen. But he's another case for Thursday. I might do a stream about that Thursday. Depends. But he was incognito today, but I recognize him. So he'll probably be laughing about it later. That got a shout out. But busy week this week, so court tomorrow. Yeah, that's right, tomorrow. A matter with him. And on a side note, real quick, because I'm pretty much done with my update about the Mr. Coleman. Just on a side note, for those who've been following my channel, saw the 2-hour-long video I did with Mr. Wild, Kyle Wild, where he read his memorandums that he submitted to the Butte County Court, which Deputy District Attorney Jeff Greason is the district attorney assigned to that case that it's handling. He has now been arrested. He was arrested last Tuesday, not this Tuesday of this week, but Tuesday the 1st of March, for the jail set. He was charged with felony stalking, dissuading a witness, violating a court order, and soliciting a criminal act, all in pretty much retaliation for that video. But that'll be on in more detail in another video on another day, who knows when. But for those who are interested in that, that's what happens when you talk about the DA, and pretty much expose bad behavior that goes on here. They will go after you. But thanks you all for tuning in. That's the update I have in regards to Mr. Coleman, a little brief update there about Mr. Wild for those paying attention, following along. The corruption here in Butte County, another day, another prosecution, as they say. As one person described it to me, they will get their pound of human flesh. Thank you all for tuning in. We had, I think, 5 viewers was our max, 3 likes. Thank you all again for the comments, appreciated. This is the cameraman reporting live from the Butte County Courthouse in Oroville, signing off.